everybody. I'm Miss Veronica and I'm going to be your art teacher this year for kindergarten. And I'm so excited to get to know all of you and get to know what kind of artwork you like to make and what you like to do with art. And for today, I want to go over a couple of things with your crayons. So all you're gonna need is crayons and a piece of paper. Crayons and a piece of paper, and you can have just a couple crayons is fine. If you have a box of crayons, that's great. And then a piece of paper, it can just be a piece of paper that's loose like this, or if you have a book with paper in it, you can use the first page of your book. All right, that's all we're gonna need for today. And before we get started with that, I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I really like to draw, and I really like to paint. So I wanted to show you a couple of drawings and paintings that I like to make. So this is a drawing here of a girl with her bike. And then here are some paintings. This is a portrait. Portrait is of somebody's face, this painting here. And there's another girl with her bike. There's a painting. All right, and then one more I wanted to show you. And this one is a whole lot of people. And I like this one because everybody's looking out at the sunset and it just feels really warm and like everybody's really having a good time together. So I really like that painting. And the reason that I wanted to show you these is because I wanted to get to know you a little bit better and show you a little bit more about what I like to make, and I would love to see what you like to make. So if there's maybe a painting or a drawing that you've done, or maybe something that you made out of Play-Doh or out of clay that you'd like to show me, I would love to see it. All right, so if you have something that you can think of that you really like, or even something that you make today, I'd love to see it maybe in a picture. You could have somebody in your house take a picture and email it to me, and then I can get to know you a little bit better and get to see what you like to make and what your favorite artwork is. All right, so just something to think about. If there's something you want to show me, go ahead and email it to me. You can tell somebody in your house to email it to me and I can see. And then for today, we're gonna get started with our crayons. And I want you to see if you have a red crayon. Red crayon, take a look in your crayons and see. And if you have a red, awesome, go ahead and pull it out. If you don't have a red, you can just use your favorite color. All right. And then we're gonna go ahead and take our paper. So we have our red crayon, and we're gonna practice making a line. So we're just gonna make a line with the crayon. So what that means is just put your crayon down, and you're gonna put it across your paper and then lift it up. And that's your line. And we're just gonna practice with it. Sometimes when we're making a line, it gets kind of wobbly and it moves around, and that's okay. We're just gonna see how smooth we can make it. How smooth we can make it. Sometimes it helps to move your crayon a little faster and lift it up. All right, and you'll notice if you push harder on your crayon, the line might get a little darker. And then if you're really light on your crayon, the line's gonna get a little softer. And we're just gonna play around a little bit with our lines. All right, just as many as you wanna make. They can cross over each other. They could go next to each other. All right, that's your line. And then you can go ahead and put that crayon down. Let's get a different color. If you have a blue, go ahead and pull out a blue. All right, and if you don't have blue, you can use another one of your favorite colors again. And let's see if we can try a circle. And if you don't know how to make a circle, that's okay. You can see what I'm doing here and follow. So a circle's a rounded shape, and we try to get the ends to meet each other this time. Right back at the beginning. So sometimes when we're making our circle, it gets kind of hard to control it, and it kind of starts to go in different directions, and we lose the ending, right? So if that happens, just see if you can connect them. Just see if you can connect the ends of your shape. All right, and you can play with this as much as you want. Sometimes it helps to go a couple times around in a circle and keep playing with it, making a circle shape. All right, and we're gonna do one more thing with our crayons today. We're gonna try one more color. So you can put your blue down or whatever color you're using and see if you have a yellow. Let's see if you have a yellow. If you got a yellow, go ahead and pull that out. And if not, just choose another favorite color for yourself. And we're gonna make a block of color. So we're just gonna take this color, the crayon, and we're gonna take it across the paper and see if we can make a block of color there. And same thing, you might notice that when you're taking your crayon on the paper and it's really light, it's kind of hard to see. But if you press harder, it gets a little darker. Now the thing is, with crayons, we also have to be careful with our tool, with our crayon. So this is your tool, and we want to be gentle with it. So when we're pushing hard, we have to be careful that we're not breaking it, right? And we're still taking care of it. So just be careful when you're pushing hard. We're learning how to still take care of our tool and still be gentle with it. Still be gentle with it. So we try not to push so hard that it breaks, right? All right, so with your crayons, you can play with these as much as you want. Your line and your circle and your block of color. All right, you can play with those as much as you want, or you can start drawing something else that you want to draw. And I just want you to make sure when you finish, we're going to put the crayons back into their container. All right, so put them back into the container nice and safely in here. And once you have them in there, you'll put them away right back where you got them. And so the thing with that is we just want to make sure that we don't lose our tools or that we don't break them just because they're on the floor and somebody didn't see it and steps on it, something like that. So we're going to try really hard to take care of our tools so that way the next time that we go to use them, we have them there for us. All right? So I'm so excited to get to work with you guys this year. If you have something you want to send it to me, please do. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.